Okay guys, this is Mr. Raven Death again. I like Raven Death better than Mr. Death Raven, so I'm going to stick with it. Just remember my channel is Mr. Death Raven instead of Mr. Raven Death. Okay, my number one top 10 games, role-playing games of all time. Now, this is excluding Xbox 360 and PS3 because I don't have one. And I will, and I'll add a couple new ones to the list, I'm sure, because Final Fantasy 13's always got to be good. I've seen my friend Carter play it for a long time. He's almost got everything maxed out. But, top 10 games. Number one on the list would have to be Final Fantasy X. Overall, the story, originality, and everything was bar none. Number two, believe it or not, I'd have to say Rogue Galaxy. That game surprised me a lot. Anyone who plays it and gets into it will really like it. Number three would have to be Dragon Quest VIII. Same people who made Rogue Galaxy, but it's got a different kind of outlook, and the story's good too. The graphics are pretty sweet too. Number four would have to be Shining Force EXA. That game is fire. Graphics are good. Playability is good. Number five would have to be Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. The graphics and everything ain't too hot, but the story and the music and it's Final Fantasy. It's just out of there. It's good. Number six would have to be Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, I like that. The story on that was good too. The music was alright too. Hell, even the graphics when it came out, not bad at all. Number seven, Final Fantasy VII. That's a classic. It would be up there higher, but there's just so many games, and Final Fantasy VII is great. I mean, I want to play the redone one. That would be awesome. Number eight, Final Fantasy VIII. Let's bring it. 8 for 8. That would be up there higher too, but so many. I'm telling you, because everything was good on all these games. Number 9, Valkyrie Profile 2. Very good game. I didn't even tell you guys about that last time. I showed it in my pile, but I didn't even say nothing about it. I should have. I forgot. Number 10 would have to be Final Fantasy 1. Wait, no, Final Fantasy 4. If I had a top 20 list, all the Final Fantasies would be on it regardless. But Final Fantasy 4, when it came out for Super NES, it came out as Final Fantasy 2 in America, but that was a real good game. Music, story, everything. Even the graphics was alright. But that's my top 10, guys, and to leave you on this note, this crazy weird bird from Washington landed in my yard. And it's big and fat and looks crazy. But, I don't even know why it's here, but it's tame. It's just standing here. Let me show you. Ain't that crazy? It's a crazy bird. And it ain't a toy, because I'll walk up to it. It's pretty tame, too. See how it's moving its head? Now it's trying to walk. The bird's pretty big, because the tires on them recycling things are big. And the bird's a good tire size. It's like a big, fat, round bird. And we looked it up on the internet. It comes from Washington, and they live in Greece, I guess. Interesting. Always something new happening, because it's Indiana. That's nuts. And it's like a chicken. It ain't a quail, and it ain't a pheasant or nothing. I've looked it up, and I know what a quail and a pheasant looks like. They're similar as far as shape, but it ain't what that is. And this sucker flies good, runs quick. But I guess it's a game bird they let loose in Washington for the hunters. The game bird, so there you go. Always something interesting on the Mr. Raven Death channel.
I am a bad person. They say I'm a weird one. I don't care what they say. I'm having so much fun. I just am with the costume and then take my bun. I don't care what they say. I'm having so much fun.
Now, as far as cleaning your systems, the easiest way, to be honest with you, for Nintendos and Super Nintendos and Segas, you have to get the cleaner. You really do. And some rubbing alcohol always works. The cleaner that they put in the bottle with the machine cleaner itself is usually rubbing alcohol diluted. And now for PS2s, especially if you got the flip-top model, this is the easiest. Just get a Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol, lightly put some rubbing alcohol on one end of the Q-tip, and lightly do swirl circles on the laser disc eye itself. Just lightly. And then flip over to the other side and dry it the same way you did the other way. And that is how you keep your PS2 running for a long time. If you're a smoker, I smoke a lot of cigarettes, it's bad for your systems regardless, so you just gotta watch what you're doing, but the alcohol in the Q-tip works the best. I've had my systems last an extra 2-3 years because of that. And I know how to take PS2s apart and all that stuff, the inserted disc ones. But that's too long to do, so. But that's the end of my show. I hope you guys like it. It's always something interesting. Next time, I promise I'll get to more game secrets. So this is Raven Death, Mr. Raven Death. Later.
I love it. You got down.
Dark Cloud, not too good. But it's got its own feel.
Oh man, you gotta put some dancing in the middle of them. Have like a commercial. Have like a commercial. Like I have a lot of dancing videos. Just take them from and put them in there.
Yeah, here's the first one. Yes.
For what?
Park and learn different stuff. And